We could have stayed there for 1 month or 3 years. They weren't going to be able to do anything, but they left. And when they left, there was a vacuum. And then they came in and filled the vacuum. And whoever thought of this, a 5-year-old would have said the military goes out last. And that's what they wanted. They couldn't believe they were leaving. So it was gross incompetence. And I hate to talk about it on this day, but people are saying, why aren't they talking about what the hell we did? So I think you're going to be very happy.
Mr. President?
Yes, please.
Right here.
How are you?
It's truly an honor to
Thank you, my honor.
Can I speak on behalf
Good-looking guy, huh?
of my entire family? I got a question for you.
Yes.
If elected again, which we strongly hope that you are, would you strongly consider having days of recognition for the outstanding service of the men and women police departments around the country? I would hope that I speak on behalf of the departments in the entire country, if you would strongly consider having more recognition for the outstanding achievements and accomplishments for police officers.
I think it's an incredible question, and you won't believe this. I've never been asked that question before, and it should be asked.
This is the first time for everything.
This is the first time. And no, think of it. That's a great question. And yet I've answered every question from her and from him, from everybody.
So I guess my question, not to really interrupt.
I like the idea.
Yes.
I think they deserve it.
Remember, there's two types of considers in this world. There's consider and there's strongly consider. So I'm respectfully asking you to strongly consider that.
You have a deal. And isn't it amazing that nobody's ever, when I say question, nobody's ever brought that up. And when I see what they do and things that take place, I was responsible for getting a lot of money, billions of dollars for the victims. You remember the signing I had with the police department, the fire department, and many others. That was on my watch. I saw they were talking about it today, but they had nothing to do with it. I had. Nobody mentioned it. I have to mention it myself, but we had some of the, I think 1 or 2 of the people right from your precinct were there. But we had a great ceremony in the Rose Garden, and it was a massive amount of money for the victims and the families of people that died in the World Trade Center. I mean, it's hard to believe, right? But they were trying to get that for a long time, long before I was there, and I got it. And today they were talking about it, and nobody mentioned my name, and that's okay, because that's the way it is. The other side was trying to take credit for it. They had nothing to do with it. So I think that's a really good point, and I like it. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Great question.
Thank you.
It's a rare question that I haven't heard before, and that's one that I should have been hearing a lot.
Thank you so much.
Great question. Yes, please.
No question, Mr. President. Just want to say thank you for coming down here. We all appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate it too. I appreciate you. You don't get enough credit. And the crime in New York, and you look at these cities, Chicago. I had a very strong conversation with Abdul. It's Abdul Ghani Karaka from the Taliban. And I will tell you, we told him, and this is what you could do very easily in New York, we told him, if any American soldier or any American is killed, you're going to be hit harder than any country has ever been hit. And he understood that. We had a very good conversation. After that, it was a much easier conversation. And so we didn't lose one soldier in 18 months. And yet you look at these cities, and that's in Afghanistan. And yet you look at these cities where 88 people were shot in Chicago over a week. 88 people were shot. And many people died. And the same thing here. And if they'd let you do your job, you could do this job very quickly. You do it very quickly. If they let you do this job, if they said, okay, it's time, we can't have this. We lost no soldier in Afghanistan for 18 months. Think of that. Because of me. Because of what I said to them. They respected it. Nor would they have come in and do what they did. They wouldn't have even come close. And every time they did, we hit them with the planes. They didn't like our planes. Now they have our planes. How about that? Now they have the planes that we were using to hit them. Why the hell didn't we fly them out? Would have send 200 pilots, fly them all out. It's a horrible thing that took place. A horrible, horrible thing. It's an embarrassment. And the likes of which our country has never been embarrassed before. We've never had anything like this happen. It looked like we retreated. It looked like we gave up. Like they used the word surrender. And we didn't surrender. Our people didn't surrender, and our soldiers sure as hell didn't surrender. And you never surrendered. You could straighten out this city If you had the proper leadership, you could straighten out this city in 1 week. And the incredible thing about you know who the bad guys are. Because you see them and you get taunted by them. I know what happens. They taunt you and you're not allowed to do anything. You have to sit back and take it. Now, in the old days when I was growing up in Brooklyn and Queens, they didn't have to take that. They were tough guys, but no tougher than you. The advantage you have is you know who the bad ones are. And you could stop it so fast if they'd let you, but they don't want to do that. And so you have these crime statistics that are crazy. I mean, the only one they go after is Republicans or me. They go after me. The prosecutors go after me. Did he do a deal 20 years ago? It's a disgrace. But if you murder somebody, no problem. And then the no cash bail has to be killing you guys. Where you have the no cash bail, it's a disaster. If they would let you do your job with guys like this, if they would let you do your job, you would have it cleaned up. And don't nod, because if you do nod, you'll get in trouble, okay? I want you to so just stand and just be perfect. Don't nod. But if they let you do your job, you wouldn't have crime in New York. You wouldn't have crime in New York. So I just want to thank you very much. You are incredible people. I want to thank you for that endorsement. That endorsement meant so much. Now, in all fairness, I don't think any police department anywhere endorsed the other guy. I think I get 90. I must have gotten close to 100% of the vote. I think close to 100%. There are a couple of strays everywhere. We're trying to figure out who they are, right? But we got the military. We did great with the military. We did incredible with police and fire. So I just want to thank you all. Yes, please.
One more question, Mr. President. If you decide not to run for president, if you decide not to, would you consider running for mayor of New York City?
Well, that's an interesting question. I would love that. I tell you, we could straighten it. I'd say, fellas, good luck. Go to town. They'd be announcing in 1 week, there's no crime in this. There's no crime. What the hell happened? I said, that was the easiest job I've ever. Seriously, that would be such an easy job. But I appreciate that question. That's cool. If I give you even a positive, a little like jokingly, they'll say, Trump's running for mayor. Now, if they let you do your job, we're going to be very proud again, but it's very embarrassing for our city. It's hurting our city very badly. They talk about it all over the world, the crime. When you have Antifa running down the streets and burning down your buildings and all of this, and they don't do anything about it, it can't go on for much longer. It can't. You are incredible men and women, and thank you all very much. I'm with you all the way, and to answer your question, the answer is yes.
Thank you very much,
Okay?
Mr. President.
Good luck, everybody. Thank you. I'm not going to catch anything from you guys. Come on, we're not catching anything. We do, I'll come back and blame you. I'll blame them. Come on in.
Folks, we have a couple of cameras here, so I'm going to point to the camera, then we're going to take the pictures up. Right? So here.
Can we get up here?
I don't want to block them in.
Can we get up here?
I'm so tired.
Everybody, we're looking right here. We're looking right here. Right, good, Tony? Good. We're going to look at this camera right here.
Great. Watch out, Tony. All right. Great.
Good. One more.
That's good.
1, 2, 3. Good. Anybody else? Right here. Looking right here.
Make sure you get us in the back.
I may have, you know what? Let me do another one with some of the guys, they can't see it.
Oh, yeah.
So why don't we spread out? Because you got blocked out there at the end.
I got to respect the
Yeah, I'm jumping.
Come on,
He's joking.
make me nervous.
All right, guys, we're ready?
All right, here we go.
Everybody, we're looking at this camera right here. We're looking right here.
Where?
Pay attention. We're looking here.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Good?
Sure.
All right, one more.
Be too short back here.
1, 2. We get these guys over here.
Mr. President, we're too short back here.
Come on, the short ones get up here.
I'm not getting
He's nervous.
I am. I'm probably not getting black again. Get in there, man.
Come on, the short ones stay. Come on.
Oh, wait. Hey, Elizabeth, get some selfies of us.
Come on, let's go.
Elizabeth, get some selfies.
Only the short ones. Come on, get in front of me.
We're here.
Let's go.
All right, guys, ready? Here.
I'll go. This is good.
We're looking right here.
My dad will be so jealous.
Perfect. Good. All right.
Thank you.
If I catch COVID, I'm blaming you.
We all do. Everybody else already does.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, I'm sorry. Can I take a picture with you?
Yeah, let's go. What am I going to say? No?
There's always one.
Let's go. There's always one, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Why is it so close? Okay, I don't know. Oh, there you go.
There we go.
I don't know.
Okay.
No,
All right.
We're gonna bring you up to the flag.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Pleasure.
Get him, Dan.
Dan.
Oh, Dan.
Take it.
You want me to take it?
Yeah, take it.
Danny, stop shaking. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.